Hello there. So I haven't posted for a week and a bit. I didn't make a video last weekend because well, I had a concussion. I bashed my head really hard. But this week I am making a video, especially for you, but more importantly for me, because today is a very exciting day. I am upgrading my computer. For too long I've put up with having just a really mediocre, slow computer. So I think it's about time that we go and upgrade. So I'm off to Exmouth Computers to see Scott. We'll see him in a minute. He is an absolute wizard when it comes to this sort of stuff, and he's also a very good friend of mine. So I'm going to head over there, and then we're going to see what he's sorted out for me and build myself a new computer. Cue travelling. Before I go computer building, I'm going to need to get myself a nice cold drink. Mask up. Amazing. Scotty!
Hello.
Good morning.
You alright?
You got a hammer in your hand ready for building?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Who knew they fit in those bags so well?
I know, right?
These are all my new shiny things that Scott sorted out for us. Say hello, Scott.
Hello.
We've just taken the graphics card out of my old unit and the power supply. That's about all we're salvaging, because we're just basically upgrading by replacing everything.
Yeah. Well, you are.
Well, I am. Scott's going to watch. I've never built a PC before, so this could get interesting.
Shiny.
But what have we got for us, Scott?
That is an Asrock Steel Legend B 550.
If I've built this computer right, that means that you're watching this video later on, or now, because I've been able to use it to edit.
Right. Cut all the packaging off. You should be doing this, not me.
Can you hold a camera?
Yeah.
Oh, shall we swap?
Yeah. You're panicking a bit.
I am a little bit. I'm nervous. Right, I only want that because we don't need the cooler, do we?
Well, you do, because essentially what you're doing is building this computer on this box to make sure it hosts prior to you putting it in a nice fancy shiny RGB case.
Right.
So
you said a lot of words there.
Put that arm up. That's it.
Up.
Now on the motherboard you should see an arrow or a dot.
Yeah, there's a little arrow here in this corner. Yeah. It's got to line up with a little gold arrow on that corner there. Right there.
Yeah. So essentially what really annoys me with the Ryzen chipsets, instead of the Ryzen going facing down where you can
it's sideways, isn't
sideways.
Well, obviously, it's heavy. There's a lot more girth in there than I was expecting.
Careful.
Oh, and he's in. And then we just flip the arm down.
If you're happy, put the arm down.
I'm happy. So many computer nerds are going to watch this and just be screaming at me.
This is why I'm not doing it.
Some screwdriver skills. Years in the screwdriver core.
I bet.
Deadly. So I've got thermal paste already applied on the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. They think of everything, AMD, don't they? Does it matter which way does it go?
Essentially, you have a CPU header on the board.
There we go, CPU fan 1.
There you go.
That's the one. If we put it this way, AMD lines up with the Ryzen,
but
which
it really
is
doesn't
sideways.
Matter
it doesn't matter because it's coming off anyway. Annoyingly, there is someone's alarm going off.
Right.
In the background.
You screw these down. Screw a little bit down on the opposite side.
Yeah.
He knows, so there's no point.
Told you, screwdriver core. Years I served under General Phillips.
General Phillips, is it?
Yeah, he was a bit of a flathead though.
That's terrible.
There we go. And then plug this one right in here at the top. Oof.
There you
just
go.
like that.
Right, what do you reckon's going in next?
I'm gonna say, is it RAM?
It is.
Oh, look at this.
So you got 32 gigs of T-Force Vulcan RAM.
Yeah.
Probably
3600.
3600.
Look at that. Let's ram it in. It feels like too much force. Should it feel like too much force?
You made sure it's right? In properly?
Yeah, it's lined up. These hands of a master.
It does seem like too much force. It went in at an angle. I love the gunmetal grey on these.
You've done a very good job of matching up the components there.
I was drunk.
Was that intentional? Was that intentional? Or was that just because of whisking?
There you go.
Thank you, Scott, for ramming it in where I couldn't.
Yeah, you're welcome. Right,
You're invited to my next birthday party.
Right, where did I put your graphics card? Because this is...
It's right here.
This is basically what I tend to tell people, don't do what I'm about to do scenario. But those people will beg to differ.
Are we going to upset the internet?
No, I just, well...
We are, aren't we?
Probably. But there's nothing worse.
If you've been upset by anything you've seen in this video so far, let us know in the comments what we've done wrong, and we might read them.
It'd help if I turned it on, wouldn't it?
It would help, yeah. Well, it's got power.
It has. No, you just got to wait for a post.
No smoke, no explosions.
So you're waiting for a post signal.
What does a post signal look like?
You'll see in a minute. There you go. There's your post.
Oh, hey!
So now you know it works.
It works.
So you got 32 gigs of RAM. Obviously we've got no...
There's no memory in that.
No.
Not memory, you know, the other thing.
I'm waiting for it. Hard drive?
That's the one.
Memory. Well, I call it memory. Well, that would upset those people. Your memory, not random access memory.
Not random access, but the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the technical term for it. I'll write it on the screen. It'll be right here in my hand. I'll write it right there.
Right.
So now what?
You can now stick it in your case. You can RAM it. Well, actually, technically not. We'll put the hard drive on and then you can RAM it.
Right. So now we're going to put in M.2 memory stick. Focus. Focus. There we go. Which goes in there, which was under that cover.
It's a good job I have no customers coming in my shop at the moment.
It is suspiciously quiet. What's a little...
No, it's actually quite worrying.
Unless they knew I was here.
Although, if no one knows right now, outside the sun is trying to kill us. Like the sun in Super Mario Bros. 3 where it dives down at you.
I was going to say, it's currently like the sun in... is it the last episode of season 2 of Rick and Morty?
Yeah. The one that sings.
There.
Yeah.
What have you just done, Scott?
Magnetised the screwdriver.
So if you've got tiny little screws that are really fiddly, just run a magnet up and down your screwdriver and magnetises it, so you don't end up faffing about like a retard trying to get your screws in. Clever boy. Tight enough?
Happy?
No, I'm not happy.
Why aren't you happy?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it's sat right. Or is it?
It's that right,
Is that sat right? Is it just me?
It's just you.
Okay. I think one leg's shorter than the other.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right now, You can move that out of the way and get the case out.
That's a big boy. It's a big boy for sure.
That's the Gamemax Panda.
Panda?
Panda.
I thought they were endangered.
This one's not.
This one's not. Right, so we take off this side first, don't we? Or it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then lift up.
Wow. That tempered glass. Handled with care. Oh, look at that. I'm going to put those two, leave them in the top there. And I'm going to keep an eye on you.
That's fine. I've got one more panel to go and I'm going to see if you can work it out.
Well, is it probably the front?
It is. But I'm going to see whether you can get it off without worrying about breaking it.
I'm always going to worry about breaking it. If in doubt, there's always a map. Yep, that is words. A lot of words and pictures. God damn it.
No.
Is it pull towards and lift up? Oh, something went. There we go.
Hooray.
Look at that, see? Didn't need the manual. Pop that down here as well. It's got a delivery.
And there's the DVD driver.
Hello. Is that the new Sony or what is it? No, the Canon D50 or?
I'm not that rich.
Thanks.
You've got your Dat Cat on there. Wait, me and my wife have got a YouTube channel. You do YouTube, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your channel? We'll give you a plug.
Pardon? It's the channel is called Ophelia Talks, and we've got 54,000 subscribers.
Wow. We'll put a link on here.
Yeah, look it up. It's crochet.
It's crochet.
Yeah, we do all in yarn things. Yeah.
There we go.
You know.
Who thought you guys would find out about crochet today?
You have the shield on here.
Yep.
Which means you don't have to put one here because a lot of people forget these shields.
So this motherboard already has one.
Built in.
Peel pawn. Oh yes.
So,
Did that do it for you?
it did.
Why are you being so mean to me?
Because I'm not helping you on this.
Right, yes, there's these.
Yeah, so you got 1, 2, 3. So you've probably got these 3 here,
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
which need standoffs.
Right.
So on your motherboard, if you have a look, you should have 3 holes.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Now in that little packet of screws, you have standoffs.
Will I now?
And I have a customer, so
But you do.
hold your camera somewhere.
You do some customering. I'm going to.
Hi, John, what?
Yeah, after now.
Standard mouse.
Yeah,
I'm going to do a fancy. It's in. Just like that. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. So what are we doing now? Now we've got the motherboard in.
You're going to attach your water cooler.
I'm going to attach a water cooler. So what is it that we've got here then, Scott?
I have no idea actually because I've lost the box and I've
The box is.
loads of these together. It is an Iceberg 240 by Gamemax.
Always make sure the top of your CPU is nice and clean before putting fresh paste on. Why is that, Scott?
So you don't get gunky, horrible, old gooey paste on it.
Yeah,
No,
right.
you'll get thermal issues and all sorts realistically. But there you go. Right, this is going to upset a lot of people on the internet now because there are certain ways
so
of doing
many
it.
ways of doing this.
So the easiest way is a cross. Well, an X.
An X. Are we going to do an X?
You're gonna
Are we
do
going to do a
an X.
splodge in the middle? Are we
No,
going to do a
an
circle?
X.
An X.
An X.
An X. That's not very good, is it?
Well,
I can hear the internet screaming at me
Well, it's
right
hardly
now.
a Van Gogh, but I'm sure it will do.
It's a Picasso.
Right.
I am an artiste. Bit of peely porn. It's my favourite thing about new stuff. Oh yes.
I've actually had. Well, I haven't. I've actually seen people leave that sticker on and then
Really?
put it on the heatsink.
Good job I'm not that
on
stupid.
the CPU.
No, that's not it.
As I want to tell people right now, I am actually a professional, but
Can you
or
tell?
more professional. But today, helping
Can you
Will,
tell
I
I'm
don't
not?
understand.
You can
Would you like
understand.
me to do it?
I've got it. I've got it. You can understand why people come to you to build them now.
Yeah. I take a lot of pride in some of my builds.
I am the perfect representation of an average person. I'm okay at lots of things, but I'm not very good at a lot of stuff.
So yeah, so Henry Cavill
That's him.
built
Yeah.
a PC and he looked hench, and it's like the representation of what every man should feel like building a PC. And then there's you.
Thanks, mate. Hey, the internet might fall for me as well.
That's very true.
Tell me in the comments if you think I'm as good as Superman at building a computer. What else he plays The Witcher, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, come on, let's be honest about this.
Mm.
Although he did put the CPU controller upside down, or the pump upside down on his CPU.
Oh, what a fucking amateur!
And everyone roasted him for it, and then 2 seconds later he went, meh, with internet magic.
That's in slot 1.
Right, so to be honest with you, it's all well and good you putting all the wires together, but one, you haven't even fitted the radiator onto the
I
front.
haven't, have I? No.
Doesn't matter, now it's plugged in.
Hey, it's unplugged again now. This is why I can do my Henry Cavill bit now, and I go, fuck.
So are you happy with it so far?
I am happy with it so far. So now we need to put in a power supply, yep?
Well, if that's what you want to call your power supply.
Yeah, well.
And I have recommended him go for a lot better one than something that looks like it's come from Lidl. Although I'm not getting involved because
I had a budget. And I had things that could carry over. It will be replaced.
it's when your house burns down.
Yeah. I've got insurance, it's fine. Right, so what are we doing with this then?
You're putting it in the computer.
Alright. I'm going to take a wild guess at this and say it goes in this hole here.
Yeah,
But it's got to
correct.
go in through here.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh god, you got a duster?
Although,
If you got a duster.
I did have down there.
This is unacceptable.
It is.
I'll tell you why that is. It was when my dad come round to do some pointing. He had a grinder out, taking the old cement out the wall.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and he
it?
left the back door open.
Oh, so not the fact that you just don't
No,
keep your computer clean.
the whole house was full of dust, every surface, and I had a wonderful time with that. Not. So, thanks, Dad. Thanks for covering all of my stuff in dust. Something like this.
So essentially you're planting the bomb that will destroy your new computer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I want to kill us all. Got.
So the whole idea was when he was planting the bomb with his ketchup coloured cables was connect
Hey,
nice
there's
cables
mustard in here too.
and then go, oh, I've got a nice power supply but no one can see it.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Right. 4, but I've got 8.
Yeah.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah, so you're going to have to do the 1. So that would only fit in one side.
It will only fit in one
Yeah,
side.
so you will essentially draw 8 pins to full power.
That side?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
That's that. And then we've got all these, which I presume do stuff too. Right, let me just.
Right, I'm going to do a bit of internet magic for you because
Okay.
you're going to get confused.
I'm already confused. I guess that's something to do with this, because that's got enough pins. Am I right there?
No.
No, I'm not, am I? Or is it that one?
No.
Oh, hell. Is it this one?
No.
Oh, no. Is it this one?
No.
Is it this one?
No.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So you're about to turn it on for the first time.
Everything's plugged in. Everything's in place. Graphics card's in. Cooler, impeller, pump thing, radiator, fans, power, RAM, and other gubbins. So let's see if this bomb goes off.
Which is really scary because I still don't like that PSU. You're going against my better judgment on this PSU.
Well, we'll see.
Bang.
Bomb has been defused.
No explosions, no smoke.
Oh. You say that though, but will it post?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You're going to be watching the screen, not the...
No, I'm watching the computer.
You're watching the computer.
There you go.
There we go. Now we just need to put a hard drive in it. That's the word I was looking for earlier.
Well, you got a hard drive in it.
Yeah, but we need to put my hard drive in it, so
Oh,
it's
right,
got all my
sorry.
things.
There you go.
Because currently we've got no operating system on here. Or nothing.
There you go.
So let's grab the old school spinny boy out of my old computer and slide it in here. So we know it switches on and we know it posts. So what is it that we're doing now, Scott?
Loading you an operating system on it.
So we're putting an operating system on the M2 hard drive rather than having it on a old school spinning disk of death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that as easy as that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. That's what we were running before. That's a oh, what have I got in there?
By the looks of it, DDR3.
It's an 8600K, I think it is, the CPU.
But it's a gigabyte FM2 board with a GA-F2A.
Yeah.
Old.
It's old, and it was slow, but it still worked. It still works. Well, not anymore. We've gutted it for parts. Well, actually, what are we taking out of that? We're taking the GTX1050Ti graphics card,
And your bomb of a PSU.
my bomb of a power supply, and we're going to take the hard drive out so that I've got all my files and programs,
Yeah.
which we are going to replace with a 2.5-inch SSD,
Eventually.
probably next week. There we go. Windows is installed. Things put together very nicely. Lots of pretty colours. Now all we've got to do is one last pornographic peel and it's together. So ooh. Right. You've hidden the screws for this, I remember that much.
No, I haven't. I don't think. Or did I put it in my pocket?
You said, remember what you do with those screws?
The push.
That's right, because I prepared for your shenanigans.
Oh right, okay. You put them actually.
No,
in
no,
the
there was two extra ones in the back. But I only need one.
Yeah.
I'll go about there. Now,
That would enrage me by peeling it from the bottom.
no, I'll go in from this side because I like to enrage people. Oh, slower, you slut. Well, there it is. It's built, Windows is on it, it's got other things on it. Now it's just get it home and fill the studio up with more lights and stuff. But thank you very much, Scott.
You're very welcome.
So if you need any computery business, come and see Scott down at Exmouth Computers.
Please.
Have you got a website?
I have Facebook at Exmouth Computers, or it's 56 Exmouth Computers, or exmouthcomputers.com.
There we go. There'll be links in the description. So if you want to get anything, speak to Scott. He'll sort you out.
Yeah.
He is a very good people.
Thanks, Will.
Well, as you can see, I'm now at home and my computer is all in place and working properly, and it's absolutely banging. So thank you very much for watching, and if you like what you've seen, have a subscribe. Let me tell me in the comments what you think of me building a PC. If you think I compare to Superman, I think I'm better, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.